boy, that was very good.
Okay, I just came back from the Grand Prairie Visitor Center. And this is take 2 because I had the music on in the background. But somebody's still sitting in the shotgun seat. Brinkley, are you gonna help me? Are you gonna help me? Hey. Are you gonna help me? Here, so here's a map of all things southern Yukon. We're about 50 miles away from hitting the ALCAN highway. So you're gonna have to hold that for me, okay? Okay, thank you. You hold that for me, bud. Okay, now, what if I need it? Can I have it back?
Are you gonna give it back? Give it to Dad.
Can I have it back? If you're gonna sit in the shotgun seat, this has gotta be work between us.
Give it.
Give. Thank you. Now, can you do the same with the big milepost? Can you hold the milepost for me? Huh? How about just a shake? Can you shake? Brinkley? Hey, shake. Okay, good enough. Okay. Thanks, shotgun boy.
You're in my seat, dude.
You knucklehead.
You're in my seat.
Okay, will he or won't he give up shotgun?
Hey, Brinkley, that's my seat. Come on. Come on in the back. Brinkley, come. Oh, you're taking over my seat.
Brinkley. Oh, Mom's videotaping too.
I'm videotaping
okay.
too.
Brinkley, get back there. Go on. Oh, you're a knucklehead.
Hi.
Oh, man.
Hi, boy.
In the last video, I told you I would tell you where these photos came from. Good old Brinkley. All right, let's get the drone up and look at what it looks like up here alongside the highway. This was a pretty cool area. So this is Highway 40 north of Grand Cache, Alberta. There's a great boondocking spot right there. Look at that road off the main highway. Some mountains off in the background there, or large hills, I guess they're called up here. That's the Smoky River flowing north. Just a beautiful forested area. I figured I'd get my drone up in the air here before sunset. Corinne and Brinkley are off playing, getting Brinkley some good airtime before dinner and before bed. Thought I'd swing the drone around and look at some of the area lakes, Bear Lake and Saskatoon Lake. And then I started laughing because coming from Minnesota, we always brag about how many lakes we have. Well, Canada has more lakes than the rest of the world combined. If you measure them the way we do in Minnesota, they have over 2 million lakes. I'm sure we will be seeing a few. What a beautiful sunset starting out. We were spending the night at a Legion campground. Beautiful place, quiet, only one other camper there that night. Good morning from Grand Prairie, Alberta. Alberta is known as Wild Rose Country. Brinkley is waiting patiently for his banana, and by patiently, I'm joking, obviously. He always gets a little treat. The only human food he gets is banana and fresh vegetables. Oh yeah, he loves it. I wanted to take a video from here this morning because we're in Alberta, Wild Rose Country, and right behind our camper is what we think is a wild rose. Very pretty. We'll do some checking. Beautiful. All right, so we woke up to beautiful blue skies and had about a 5-hour drive to get up to where we were going to spend the night, and that included stopping at mile marker 0 on the ALCAN highway in Dawson Creek. But first, we had to see the giant beaver. It's huge. It's 20 feet tall, 20 feet long, weighing in at 1,500 pounds, and the log weighs another 1,500 pounds. I thought there was a giant story with this thing, folks. There isn't. It's only about 20 years old. It was put there to attract tourists. Well, guess what? It worked. All right, we are at the Beaver. And the way the sun is, I don't think we could show the tail. So we'll do that. It's pretty cute. There's a big story with it. All right, so roadside attractions like this are a pretty good place for us to get out and stretch our legs, let Brinkley get some exercise, maybe catch a ball. Hey, I'm not going to tell you why we're driving down this dirt road. I'll tell you in a second here, but we were having some fun doing some different things on this trip, and this was one of the fun things we were engaging in. If you're not into geocaching, then you probably won't get walking around in the woods. But boy, it brings us to some beautiful places. We are on Brainerd Lake, which is kind of fun because in Minnesota, there's a town called Brainerd and the Brainerd Lakes areas. And I looked over on the side here and there are wild roses everywhere. Absolutely beautiful. Thorns and all. Another bridge. This is the British Columbia one though. It's not too bad and it's not rusty. Oh, look at that way. That's beautiful. I'll take that over a Mississippi River bridge that looks like it's about to fall in the water. All right. We are about to head into the town of Dawson Creek. We have crossed into British Columbia. It's been just gorgeous weather out here in the prairie. 75 during the day, 45 to 50 at night, which makes perfect sleeping weather. This is our third stop of the day already, and it's not even noon. Dawson Creek is the home of mile marker 0, the start of the ALCAN, the start of the Alaska-Canada Highway. And we can't wait. We're starting to feel like we are north. And we are. We are quite a ways north. At this point, we've driven about 2,200 miles since we left home 16 days ago. And I figure we've probably got about 14,000 more miles to go on this trip. And we can't wait. Here it is, Alaska Highway Mile 0. I had hoped to get my drone out, but it was kind of a busy area, and being right downtown, I didn't feel all that good with that. So we'll just stick with the photos. I love being able to do this. I don't have somebody hold the camera for us. I actually have a small little tripod that travels real well and a remote control that I hold in my hand. And with Brinkley, that works great because we can have him looking at the camera and say cheese. Everybody has stickers to stick somewhere. And Brinkley had some fun with some biker dudes that we had followed into the parking lot. Good times had by all. So we are in Dawson Creek. And next door to the phone booth is the real nice visitor center, which not only has some really cool photos of the construction of the highway, but it also has a geocache, which was kind of fun. Well, here it is. The official mile marker 0 is actually in downtown. Honestly, I'm pretty sure they put it there so people go in and walk around and spend a little money in town, which is okay with us. Just another good photo op as we drive by. We made it on the old historic ALCAN highway that's no longer driven. The Kiskatinah Bridge, which it took the American Army 9 months to build the entire Alaska-Canada highway. It also took them 9 months to build this bridge. Actually, this is the second bridge in this area. The first one was built by the United States Army in 1941 and was a very temporary bridge. This one was built in 42 by a Canadian construction company under the administrative guidance of the United States Public Roads Administration. Because it's closed and in pretty poor repair, I don't feel all that comfortable walking out any farther. It's pretty cool. I just had to climb down underneath. Oop, there's a bear taking pictures.
Yeah.
I really wanted to come see this bridge because I am a reader of murder mysteries, and there are quite a few that I have found based on this bridge or around this bridge or the lower part of the ALCAN highway. So it's been kind of fun to now see some of these areas. Down to the river. Just think of the conditions back in 1942 and 43 when they were up here building this. Well, I learned a huge lesson early on here in our trip. I went back to get my drone because this would have been a perfect place, and the battery was 100% drained. Ugh. Quite the construction. Wow. As we were walking back up from underneath the bridge, I noticed, all right, we're in British Columbia now, but we've got all of these Alberta wild roses all over the side of the walkway here. Just beautiful. Uh-oh, and what's going on up here? Brinkley, what's going on up here? Oh, you get to see all the bugs.
Shotgun.
Hey, who's calling shotgun?
I got shotgun. Go.
Brinkley.
Brinkley, look at that.
We are in the Fort St. John area of British Columbia, and there's a beautiful memorial to 12 soldiers that drowned while working on the ALCAN highway up here in 1942. There's 12 pedestals around here with the names and ages of the 12 that passed, and then a little storyboard. It's very nice. "30 soldiers in all died while building the highway. 12 in this one instance here at Charlie Lake, which today is just beautiful." That's the sign I saw earlier that I really liked, yeah. This is a nice bridge over a beautiful river.
5'2" of clearance. I like that.
Well, as you could tell by the last few videos, the front of the rig is getting pretty disgusting with bugs. So we pulled into our campsite for the night. The bugs were actually horrible to where the moths were having a buffet. So the very next day we were in Fort Nelson, British Columbia, and we found a great car wash.
All right, so what you doing?
Well, this is called a pre-soak. I figure we got about 40 or 50 pounds of bugs on this thing. So it's time to get her clean. Canadians like it when we drive through with clean cars. I could not believe the amount of bugs. Rub it up time! 8 o'clock in the morning. I wish they had a ladder. There's my puller. There we go. Ooh, baby. Crinkly's like, Dad, oh, what are you doing there, Crinkles? You ride shotgun? I can't see you with the foam. Oh, the humanity of it.
Here we go, getting nice and clean. Find it in that. He's so down low. There he is.
Oh, is that cute?
Sorry, we're disturbing your breakfast. Oh, can you get that? We stopped at Tetsa River Lodge.
Okay, so we stopped at Tetsa River Lodge, which is the home of the Galactic.
Home of the Cinnamon Bun Center of the Galactic Cluster.
There we go. And we've now both, we bought 2 big gigantic cinnamon rolls here. You want to open one up? These are pretty, they are advertised all up and down here that you have to stop and get a Cinnabon. And there it is. It looks pretty good. I give it 2 thumbs up. Brinkley's trying to give it 2 paws up. And Crin gives it a, yeah. So it's a tourist thing, you know, but we're actually pulled over down the road here. There was a dog running around in their parking lot, so we really didn't feel comfortable getting Brinkley out. So now we're pulled over next to a river, and there's a beautiful rock ledge here, and then a river. We're climbing up back into the mountains after being in the prairies for a few days. And it's another beautiful day. 75 degrees right now, probably get up to 80. So you ready to go, Brink? You ready to go outside and play?
The butterflies right here.
I see them. Sorry, I'm licking caramel off of my fingers from the cinnamon rolls, cinnamon caramel rolls. So here's a pullout along the highway. We're probably going to be sleeping at one just like this tonight. We were at an organized regional park campground last night and it wasn't very good. We just talked to the woman in the cinnamon roll shop and she agreed. It's not a favorite. So we're going to be up by Muncho Lake. The campgrounds are going to be full because it's Friday night. And so there's tons of pull-offs up there that we will do. I hear a waterfall. Oh, nope, it's a rapids. Beautiful area here along the side of the road. There's hundreds of these pull-outs like this. And it's usually along a lake or a river or with a beautiful vista. I'll take this any day of the week. Right?
All right.
Right.
I was pretty upset that I wasn't able to get the drone out above that beautiful old bridge. But we were pulled over on the side of the highway here as we were starting back up into the mountains, or into the foothills, I guess. And we wanted to get Brinkley out for a little walk, and I heard a waterfall or something, so I got the drone up and was able to capture a beautiful area just off the side of the road. Impossible to walk to, but the drone could find it easily. Just a little bit up the road, we've got our first caribou, and that one's got its horns starting. Through the bugs on the windshield. Hi there. Be careful, there's traffic coming. Come on, little girl or boy. As you can see, not only are we getting a lot more bugs, we had just washed the windshield a couple of hours before, but we're getting a lot more animals on the highway as well, so we have to really be careful. You also have to watch out for, we might want to pull over and take photos, but there are big rigs that go through here as their job, and they're not going to stop and look at the sheep. Look at all the babies. They're all over the roads, and so we've got trucks honking, we've got motorcycles honking. We got ones running out right in front of us here. Well, that's going to be it for this video. We have covered almost 700 kilometers on this video, over 400 miles. We are well on our way north on the ALCAN highway. Sheep and bear. And tomorrow we'll see buffalo again. We'll take a dip in a hot springs. And we'll see a sign forest. Just wait till you see that. Thanks, everyone.